on the new myi-CAR program. I'm Melissa Joles with RDA Impact. Todd Bonecutter and Robbie Saladino, Principal Business Development for North Central and South Central regions for myi-CAR, are your presenters today. The presentation will take approximately 30 to 35 minutes. We are recording it and we'll post it on our YouTube channel. If you have questions, you can type them in the chat box at the bottom right of your screen, and they will be answered at the end of the presentation. Now I'm going to turn it over to Todd.
Thanks, Melissa. Good afternoon, everybody. As Melissa mentioned, my name is Todd Bonecutter, and I'm the Business Development Principal for the North Central region with myi-CAR. And I'm here with my co-presenter, Robbie Saladino. Robbie is the Business Development Principal for the South Central region. Today, we're going to take a little journey and give you some information on how to navigate the new era of collision repair as it relates to myi-CAR training, and I'll give you a little insight on our new website navigation and how to activate your accounts. So what should you get from this presentation today? We're going to lead you down a path to give you a better understanding of the myi-CAR Gold Class program, the Technician Platinum program, and just how you can set your own path for your training journey. We're going to cover the why, the what, and the how to train. So buckle up. Here we go. First, let's talk about the why you should train. 4 years ago, the chairman and CEO of GM, Mary Barra, she gave a speech to a group of individuals as the keynote speaker at the CES annual trade show in Las Vegas. In this speech, she made a statement that we now see today as being pretty insightful. She said, "I believe the auto industry will change more in the next 5 to 10 years than it has in the last 50. And she couldn't have been more right than that. The statement she made and the truth behind her statement answers the question of why should I train? A few more important reasons to train are to gain knowledge, to get a deeper understanding of the technology, better proficiency, more opportunities, and we all know the liability that comes with what we do. That's why you should train." So here are some scary statistics. There are 40,000 shops in the United States. 17,500 of these shops are in a repair network, either for an insurance company or an OEM. And 14,000 of these network shops are linked to a training requirement. 11,313 of these shops are training with myi-CAR, and in fact, 8,801 of these shops hold the Gold Class designation. But here's the scary truth. 65% of all shops in the United States are likely not training at all. In today's repair world, how's that even possible, right? How can you possibly offer complete, safe, and quality repairs without keeping your training current? Look, I've got 7 grandkids, and I certainly don't want them put into a vehicle that's been repaired at a shop that has not been training or is not up to date on current procedures. As Mary Barra said earlier, things have changed a lot already, and the changes are still coming every day. Components and subsystems are interdependent of one another. A simple ding can have multiple implications that affect other subsystems. Hidden damage is not only possible, but it's probable. In the past, the technician could focus on a single system, repair that system, and move on. Today, a collision can impact multiple systems, making the repair more complex. And without the proper training, repairs can be performed without accuracy. Hidden or undetected damage can be missed, and things can go horribly wrong. Just look at the John Eagle collision lawsuit in Dallas, Texas. That's not a place any one of us want to be. So how are we at myi-CAR addressing this complexity and the higher need for training? myi-CAR offers a wide range of vehicle and technology-specific training courses, along with subject-specific training, such as electrical and diagnostics courses. We also offer several courses on advanced driver assistance systems, or we know it as ADAS. myi-CAR is focused on the latest industry advancements with these systems, and we add new, updated courses every year. So here's what you need to know to be successful. First, you need to know the program basics. That's what we're giving you here today. Make sure you check into alliance training offered by your suppliers and your vendors. Make sure you know who to contact if you have any questions about your training or your training path requirements. The customer care number is 1-800-422-7872, and the email is customer_care@i-car.com. Take a picture of this screen or screenshot it so you have this information. And most importantly, encourage your technicians to train for all the reasons we've already spoken about. It not only helps your technicians increase their knowledge, but it also helps your entire shop provide complete, safe, and quality repairs. The technical tsunami is a phrase created back in 2010 by John Van Alstyne, our president and CEO. This phrase back in 2010 simply predicted the future regarding the level of technology in our industry. The complexity of vehicles being manufactured today continues to grow, and it's not showing any signs of slowing down. Repairs are far more complicated now than they used to be. Vehicle-specific, electrical, diagnostics, and mechanical knowledge is required for these repairs today. A wide range of materials and the combination of materials being used requires new repair methods and skills. For over 40 years, myi-CAR has been helping you navigate these changes in the collision repair ecosystem by providing the industry standard in collision repair training, always with the vision that every person in the collision repair industry has the information, knowledge, and skills required to perform complete, safe, and quality repairs for the ultimate benefit of the consumer, or my grandkids. In October of 2019, we raised the bar on training. We raised the bar with input from industry leaders like yourselves. You told us that you wanted what you wanted, and we took that to task. One of the new things we've changed for the better is our welding training and certification. The welding certifications are now good for 3 years instead of 5. With the rapid pace of changing repair procedures and material usage, the industry found it important and necessary to recertify these welding certifications more often, and the OEMs agreed with us. We also began offering a recertification package that makes welding recertification quicker and less expensive. A certified welder in a shop can now recertify without going through the entire certification course. I mean, they already know how to weld. So we decided to give them credit for that knowledge and simply have them prove to us that they still got what it takes. Platinum level is now achieved at Pro Level 3 instead of at each Pro level like in the past. Now remember, the Platinum recognition is for the technician and not the shop. The industry told us that a technician should be rewarded at the top level instead of the entry level because it gives the Platinum status more teeth. Gold class is now achieved at Pro Level 2 instead of Pro Level 1 like in the past. We raised the bar for Gold class achievement, again, based on the feedback from the industry leaders. Scalability of technicians has also been implemented. What's this mean? So we have 4 roles represented at the shop level. We have estimator, refinish tech, non-structural tech, and structural tech. This new scalability means that 50% of the first 3 roles, the estimator, refinish, and non-structural technicians, will be considered a role representative. 100% of your structural technicians will be considered a role rep. One person can hold up to 2 roles. In the past, one person could hold all 4 roles if that's what the shop chose to do. It got a lot of shops into a little predicament. If that one tech that holds all those 4 roles left your shop, that would leave you with nobody holding a role, and that person took their training with them. So we changed that to one person can only hold up to 2 roles now. Shop level electrical, diagnostics, and mechanical courses are now required for the shop. And these courses can be taken by anyone in the shop. They don't even have to hold a role. It can be a mechanic or a porter or anybody that has electrical and mechanical knowledge. Anybody in your shop on your roster can take the shop level courses, but they are required for Gold class. Annual training now requires 6 credit hours instead of 6 courses. The number of credit hours for a specific course is listed in your gold class planner. And some of these courses will cover all 6 credits. Like if your refinish tech takes a paint maker certification, that paint maker certification covers gives you 6 credit hours. So that one course or that one class covers your annual training for that year. So make sure you check out your gold class planner to see what courses are your best benefit for annual training. They can be new courses, vehicle specific courses, or even alliance courses. Robbie's going to talk to you a little bit more about alliance courses later in the presentation, but all these types of courses count towards the annual training requirement. So I've gone over the why and the what. Now I'm going to turn this presentation over to my partner, Robbie, and he's going to talk to you about the how. Robbie, it's all yours, my friend.
Well, thank you, Todd. Now let's take a minute, folks, to talk about how do we train. First off, everybody, you'll want to develop your foundation and visit myi-CAR.com for all your training needs. Once you're at myi-CAR.com, this is a very user-friendly website that was updated last year. When you visit the website, you'll be able to highlight and see, how can I get my shop to gold class? How can I learn a little bit more if I'm a technician wanting to get to platinum levels? How can I register for welding? How can I learn more about an in-shop knowledge assessment or other additional items such as repairability technical support, Bodyshopology, or even the collision reporter information? Very user-friendly, and that is where you can begin building your foundation by visiting myi-CAR.com. As you dig in a little further into the website, on the top portion of the website, we'll notice an area originally where it had said Repairability Technical Support, RTS. RTS is the second most used information site in the industry. Do note that RTS is usually only reserved for gold class shops, as this is definitely a benefit for gold class shops. But until December 31st of 2020, we are providing free access to all shops. So RTS is the opportunity to ask myi-CAR, all our experts, questions such as OEM questions and procedures, ADAS questions, or any other general related questions that you may have. This is definitely a wonderful and tremendous resource for gold class shops typically, but at this time it is open to everybody, and we strongly suggest that everybody visit this until December 31st to do take advantage of RTS. The Industry Training Alliance Program. What is a Training Alliance Program? This is where myi-CAR works hand in hand with various partners in the industry, various partners who have the same vision of complete, safe, and quality repairs. This is approved myi-CAR Industry Alliance courses that are accepted towards your training. Courses count towards pro-level achievement or annual training. Note that courses must be related to the role. We have 4 different roles with myi-CAR: our structural, our non-structural, our refinish techs, and our estimators. These alliance training programs and courses are related to the roles and based on the level, whether it's Pro Level 1, Pro Level 2, Pro Level 3. Also note that alliance fees are waived for the technician's record. So this is a great opportunity to work hand in hand with partners in the industry to be able to take these myi-CAR courses. Now do note that an myi-CAR ID is required when registering for these classes. So make sure that any technicians already have an ID in place, or if they already have their ID in place, please give it to the representative who will be handling this Training Alliance program course, and also make sure that the representative turns any paperwork into myi-CAR, so that makes sure that every shop, every technician gets their credit for the Alliance training taken. So on that top upper hand portion of our website, where it says Industry Training Alliance, simply click on this button. When you click on it, it's going to take you to another page that's going to highlight various different Industry Training Alliance partners. On this particular page, you'll notice that 3M is offering Alliance training classes, AkzoNobel, Audi, Axalta, and many more. This is definitely an area that you would visit, and you would click on these logos, and then it would take you to another slide that would highlight additional information. When you click on the logo, in this particular case, it was 3M, there you'll find out your course that it's being offered. In this particular instance, we see a Pro Level 1 Technical College Instructor Repair Process course. This course is listed along with several other courses here that are listed. Again, you would be working hand in hand to get your annual training with this industry partner. Again, Alliance fees have been waived. This is a great opportunity. Just note, again, make sure that you have an myi-CAR ID, or your ID is given to your individual representative teaching this course, and make sure that the representative turns in all materials to myi-CAR within a given time so that you may get credit. Bodyshopology, find out who trains. As we continue to dig into the myi-CAR.com website, you're going to notice an area that's known as Bodyshopology, or also Bodyshopology.com. This here is a tremendous value, again, for myi-CAR Gold Class shops. This gives shops the opportunity to co-brand with myi-CAR by having their shop's information listed, how many years they've been Gold Class, and it allows the consumer the opportunity to put in their zip code within a 50-mile radius to find out Gold Class shops within their area. You can also shorten it up to 10 to 20 to 30, of course, the 50-mile radiuses, and you can find out all the shops within that distance. This will also give you a distance amount of how far away. Again, folks, this is a great opportunity for shops to co-brand. This is a great opportunity for shops to get more business driven their way. Also, many times in many awareness events that I'm at, it's not uncommon for many young individuals who are attending Votech schools, studying to become a new industry technician, who will come up to me and say, Robbie, I truly like Bodyshopology because this shows me the Gold Class shops within a certain mile radius of my home. When I finish up for my program, these are the shops that I want to identify with. These are the shops that I want to work for. When I get out of my program, I want to work for the best and learn from the best. So again, folks, the opportunity to co-brand, the opportunity to get more business driven to your shop, and also the opportunity to identify additional potential future staff members who may want to tie in with your shop. Bodyshopology.com offers tremendous value in so many different ways. So what are the next steps? Things for you to do next. Be sure to activate your new myi-CAR account and encourage your technicians to activate their new myi-CAR account as well. Now, do note though, if you do have or think you may have an account already, you're not sure, definitely call into customer care to look further into this, as you don't want any training history that might be lost or mixed up in the system. Activate a new account if you know for sure you do not have an myi-CAR account. If you think you may already have one, definitely look into it further by working with our customer care department. Explore the Alliance training opportunities you can take advantage of. Again, Alliance training opportunities, Alliance training fees have been waived, a great opportunity to address your training needs. Set a path to gold class by looking to our Get to Gold class program, the elite level in the collision industry. So our Get to Gold program is a new program that we've just developed at myi-CAR. This is a quicker and more efficient way to get to gold class, of course. This involves less transactions and is an all-inclusive package that'll highlight an ISCA, live training, online training, virtual, welding training, and hands-on. Now do note, as part of the Get to Gold program, you do have to do it within a 12-month term, but this is great opportunity to get everything done with fewer transactions. Consider training subscription. This is unlimited live, online, and virtual. Training subscription is for gold class shops only, though we will talk about it a little bit more later in this presentation. But one item that I will note, subscription truly is the greatest value in terms of training in our industry. And most importantly, reach out to myi-CAR customer care if you have any questions. We are always here to assist with any questions, any concerns you may have to help you get on your path to get to gold class and work hand in hand with myi-CAR. Everything begins with your myi-CAR login. Again, we're digging in a little further into our website. In the top right-hand portion at myi-CAR.com, you will notice an orange box. You will click on that orange box that's called myi-CAR login. When you click on that page, this will take you to an additional page that'll get you started. If you do not have a myi-CAR account, you'll notice on the bottom portion of that page, new to myi-CAR, create a new account. Click here. When you click on that portion of the registration process, it'll bring up a series of questions, very quick and very easy to get your myi-CAR ID set up. If you do have a myi-CAR account, there's another portion on that page where you would click existing users, click here first. You would click on that portion. If you're already an activated user, you would click in, put in your username and put in your password. Now do note that if you forgot your password, there's going to be an area where you can click. It'll ask you a series of additional questions that will also assist you if for some reason you lose your password. So let's talk a little bit more about subscription. Again, everybody, this truly is the greatest value of training in our industry. I'm a big baseball fan, and in baseball, you consistently hear the terminology farm class system. And in regard to a farm class system, this is going to be training up individuals to better help that baseball team in the future. Well, now, folks, you can also create your farm class, your farm club within your own shop. So what does that mean? That means everybody now in your shop can take myi-CAR training. So not just your role reps, such as your structural, your non-structural, your refinish tech, or your estimator. Not just your role reps, but everybody in the shop can now take unlimited live, online, and virtual training. Now do note that this does not include hands-on or welding training certifications, but this does involve online, virtual, and live classes. This will make it a lot easier for shops to manage their budget, as you can pay for this monthly or you can pay for it annually. Now do note, let's say for instance you have someone who is a porter in the back of the shop. who you think might be a great refinish tech. Or let's say, for instance, you have someone up front who you think might become a great estimator one day. Now you can send them to take these classes, these online, live, and virtual training classes, and there will be no additional costs as you're already paying your monthly or annual subscription fee. Note, many times I would go to an awareness event and customers would note, Robbie, I just lost my technician. I'm going to lose my gold class. Now you're not going to have that worry. You're able to train up more staff in your shop and have them ready. If for some reason someone leaves, now you will have somebody else in that role. This also provides tremendous value for staff members who are noting, my shop owner, my shop manager is investing in me. I think I want to stay here long-term wise. And this certainly addresses any issues of such as not having enough technicians in the industry. So again, folks, this is a tremendous value. But again, this is only exclusively to gold class shops. But once you achieve your gold class, this is definitely something you need to look into. Your window to training. Train to Gain, myi-CAR traintogain.com is another site you'll want to visit. This gives you a little bit more information, more of a quick synopsis and overview of gold class. This will give you a little bit more information on subscription and subscription costs. Note that there will be an area there where you can put in your shop's information, such as how many shops you have and how many technicians you have. Now note, this will give you an estimate. It is only an estimate, but at least it'll give you more of an overview of what you might be expecting in terms of costs for subscription. Do note that subscription costs do vary, so this is a great opportunity to visit and learn a little bit more about that pricing, learn a little bit more about gold class, and additional other items that you may want to learn about myi-CAR.
Okay, so thank you, Robbie. I appreciate that. And for everybody on the call, I'd like to thank you for your time. I'm going to put up our contact information so you can have this going forward. Again, my teammate here, Robbie Saladino, is robbie.saladino@i-car.com, and his phone number is 713-540-4770. And again, my name is Todd Bonecutter, and my email is todd.bonecutter@i-car.com, and my cell phone is 260-908-7207. And again, our myi-CAR customer care line is 1-800-422-7872, or email at customer_care@i-car.com. So keep track of this information and feel free to reach out to us. Melissa, I think we'll turn this back over to you and we'll open it up for any questions that we might be able to answer.
Okay, if anybody has questions, you can go ahead and type those in the chat box. And again, I will follow up with everyone on the call, and I will send you this information, so you don't have to write it down, but I will email it over to you, and you can follow up with either Todd or Robbie directly. But I don't see any questions. So with that, we'll go ahead and conclude it. Thank you, Todd and Robbie. Thanks, everyone. And we'll be in touch with future training opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for past webinars, and we appreciate your comments and thumbs up if you like it. Thank you, everybody. Take care.